Now here to discuss technology services for business impact. Please welcome to the stage SHI Vice President of Microsoft Services Sales, Mikelle Law.
Good afternoon. Thank you again for being here with us. We really appreciate you taking the time to spend with SHI. And with that, quick introduction. My name is Mikelle Law. I'm the VP of Microsoft Services Sales here at SHI. Earlier we had a really engaging fireside chat with Ty Lee and Dr. Sue, and we heard their insights about what it takes to be successful in this changing environment. And with this incredible innovation comes a lot of responsibility on the part of you and on the part of our partner. When Koppel gave his presentation a few minutes ago, there's a big enough gap here for my stiletto I need to watch out for. When Koppel gave his presentation, he stated a statistic that I found super interesting. 91% of organizations are actively implementing AI. There's an active word in there, the implementing part. And I think that's where SHI's value proposition and our true partnership comes into play. So let me talk to you a little bit about that. So I know that many of you have known SHI for years, hopefully decades. We've been around for decades. And maybe you've always thought of us in a certain way. And maybe that way is a reliable partner, helping you procure the technology that you need, hardware and software that runs your business, you go to SHI. We are your go-to for that. But for a long time, maybe that was enough. Maybe it was great that we took your orders and we did that efficiently. But the landscape has changed and we have evolved. As technology evolves at a breakneck speed, purchasing IT has become complex and for you challenging as you plan how to implement and make those choices, put them to action. So selecting the right solutions, whether it's cloud, AI, or security, deploying them effectively, managing them, and then ensuring that they actually deliver value, that requires a different level of partnership. And that's where SHI comes into play. We've recognized this, and we've invested heavily. We've added hundreds of technical specialist resources dedicated to both pre-sales and post-sales activities. So before you buy, we offer strategic briefings, deep dive workshops, assessments, hands-on labs, as you've seen today, across a broad range of technology solutions. That gives you the choice and the exposure that you need. After you deploy, we have professional services, managed services, to make sure that you recognize the value of your investment across the stack. So our goal at SHI is very simple. We want to make it easier for you to select, deploy, and manage your critical IT investments, whether that's driving digital transformation, managing your data center, or making sure your environment is secure. We are going to be your partner of choice to ensure that you're successful in those endeavors. So what does that mean? Being your partner for IT value beyond the transaction. It means that we engage with you across the entire life cycle. We add efficiency, we add expertise, and world-class support at every stage. This visual represents how we see it, a continuous cycle where SHI provides critical capabilities, starting with strategy and solution design, where our experts help you build technology roadmaps, design target architectures aligned with your business goals. Moving through the cycle to evaluation and selection, where we provide objective technical resources, vendor-agnostic resources, and price modeling that helps you choose the right solution across the ecosystem. And then critically, into deployment, where our logistics and our lifecycle management services teams can help you ensure that you have smooth rollouts and that you drive adoption. And finally, providing ongoing support and management. So we don't leave you at the time of procurement. How do we do that? We do technology health checks, managed services, and we feed insights right back into your IT strategy. So from initial strategic planning, through assessments, through procurement, deployment, SHI has invested in the expertise and the services to partner with you throughout your entire journey and delivering total customer value. Having this end-to-end partner, we believe, is more crucial than ever because the environment that we're all operating in is becoming more complex. and it demands a fundamental shift in how we all approach IT services. All right, so as Koppel highlighted earlier, these forces, technology proliferation, growing skills gap, and the rise of intelligent automation, these are creating significant challenges for all of you and for all of us. So let's talk about those challenges and how we can help. Number one, technology proliferation. We're not just managing multiple clouds anymore. We have AI-powered tools, we have new data platforms, and a whole new generation of devices like Koppel mentioned with the AI PC. We also have a skills deficit. The skills gap is not just about finding cloud architects anymore. It's not just finding cybersecurity experts, although those things are still important and relevant. I'm setting these glasses down. We need to make sure that our employees, as they adopt AI, that they can do it skillfully so that that doesn't become shelfware, and that so our businesses can truly evolve where they need to go. Because if our teams and our employees don't adopt AI, we can't achieve the business outcomes we're seeking. Intelligent automation. The threat landscape is evolving at an alarming rate. In the first quarter of this fiscal year, SHI has seen threats evolve and advance at 4x the amount that we've seen before. That's just in the first quarter. Those are AI-driven attacks, and so we need to be prepared for those. Traditional reactive security measures are not enough anymore. These challenges have all converged, and they've all been amplified with the onset of AI. So I would like to take a survey, and I love hearing from all of you. If you wouldn't mind answering, what is your organization's biggest service delivery challenge? Looks like managing multi-vendor technology ecosystems is in the lead. All right. I think we have a pretty good idea. So managing multi-vendor technology ecosystems seems to be the front runner. Close second, actually tied for second, integrating AI and qualifying service value beyond cost. And the good news is SHI can help you in all three of those categories. So let's talk a little bit about that. So how do we translate these into meaningful, actionable items? So first we have operational excellence. We have our operational excellence, which is the blue pillar here. This ensures that your core IT runs smoothly and efficiently. We provide multi-vendor support services to help you throughout the operational excellence that you need around engineering support, including a 99% 15-minute response time. Next up is the strategic enablement pillar. And for us, that means support engineers there to help you in a reactive and both in a proactive way as well. And then third is our transformative partnerships. We leverage our guide methodology to ensure that we follow a best practice framework that provides you with a consistent experience across the board, whether you're engaging in a data center engagement or an IT lifecycle engagement. So how do we bring that framework to life? How do we translate those pillars, the guide pillars, into tangible action for you and your organization? We do it through our guide methodology. It's a structured approach designed to help you successfully manage and deploy and select technology. It's collaborative, and it starts with you and your goals. How do we do that? We don't begin with our agenda in mind. We begin with yours. It starts with your goals, your vision, your needs, your desired outcome, and your strategy. Next up is understanding. We leverage assessments, we do roadmaps, we take data, we analyze the data to make sure that we understand your environment, your technology profile, your budget constraints, and then your selection criteria for success. And then we inform. We take the data that we've gathered alongside you, we take your goals, and we make sure that we inform you of what we view as the best recommended technology solution for you. After that, we design. Together, we develop a detailed architectural plan designed to follow your timeline, your requirements, and then lastly, we execute. And that's really where SHI Services shines. We help you execute on the project and reach the desired outcomes that you've articulated to us. Love to hear from you again. Which service capability will deliver the most value to you and your organization? Is it specialized expertise on demand, end-to-end support, integrated management, or AI-powered predictive support. I actually love seeing these results. So it looks like our early lead is specialized expertise on demand. Secondly, end-to-end implementation support, which to me speaks to what we're talking about today. So it's perfect. Okay, so let's talk about from data center to desktop. Our commitment to you is to provide a unified service journey supporting your organization across the stack. So we're looking at supporting you from the data center, like Kapil was saying, to the PC, so that you have a partner every step along the way. As I was saying, it starts with infrastructure. We offer multi-cloud integration services across major providers like AWS, GCP, Azure, comprehensive cloud managed solutions, and then robust data center integration services. And then moving up the stack to platforms. Our services platform supports modern operational methodologies like IT ops, DevOps, and SecOps. And then we also have deep expertise in services tailored for key enterprise platforms like Cisco, ServiceNow, and Microsoft. For your end users, we deliver modern workplace services and broader end user computing services that enhance experience for your employees and employee productivity, along with support for those critical productivity suites. And then I can't emphasize enough the layer of security. That is critical to everything that we do at SHI. It's not an add-on, it's integrated throughout our entire process. So we offer managed security services, 24/7 threat detection and monitoring. We also have zero trust implementation and management. And I'm really excited for you all to hear from Jordan Moriello in the next session to speak a little bit more about our strategy here at SHI with Stratascale. And then additionally, and this cannot be understated, is licensing, because licensing can be incredibly complex. We help you manage the commercial aspects of licensing through our SAM managed services and our IT asset management services. And we view this as our comprehensive approach for you, our customers, to make sure that you have everything that you need from conception of an idea or a business need through the deployment and support thereafter. I'd like to tell you a couple of key stories to highlight the way that we go to market and how we've helped our customers. Because we really don't just talk about value, we deliver these results that solve real business problems. So here is a really good example of that. In this case study, one of our customers, who is a distributor of industrial, medical, and specialty gases, faced a challenge with Citrix support. Our MVP support solution stepped in and provided support across 18 vendors and replaced their required Citrix support. The outcome was clear. Vendor support replaced, significant cost reduction, and greater value through consolidated access to 17 vendors. And if you're not excited about that one, the next one is, how can SHI solve a different challenge? This one is a global engineering, procurement, and construction company. This company needed a rapid, complex IT separation strategy after divesting a subsidiary. SHI Expert Support managed the entire divestiture, handling migrations, Azure builds, security, compliance, governance, and ongoing support, all through our managed services offering. Next up is SHI Advisory Services. What does that mean? In this case study, one of our customers, who's a global health services provider, faced a big cost increase from one of their vendors, and there was nothing that they could do about it until they engaged SHI. We solved the initial problem by establishing a new agreement, leveraging our expertise in licensing. This consolidated providers, and this saved them a ton of money and also provided efficiency as they managed their agreements. Two more case studies. Another customer is a customer with 60,000 endpoints. That was iOS, Android, and they had an antiquated VDI solution. How were they going to manage this rollout of refreshing their endpoints, which I'm sure many of you have have dealt with. They were trying to patch, manage PCs, and they did not have a single source of truth for all their devices. So SHI provided the services to implement an endpoint management solution in each region, providing a streamlined way and a single source of truth so that they could seamlessly deploy new devices across those 12 regions. And in another example, a lot of customers leverage VDI, and we had a customer that was leveraging the technology, but it was antiquated and they weren't sure how to manage the entire process of choosing a new solution. So SHI leveraged our expertise to provide a recommendation, like I highlighted before. We recommended Azure Virtual Desktops, which we helped then implement and then subsequently support afterwards, so that we saw them through the entire process end to end. So amidst all the complexity, the challenges that I've highlighted already, why partner with SHI for your service transformation? For us, we believe it comes down to the tangible advantages that directly address the challenges that you each face. Number one, deep expertise. 1,200 plus certified technical resources across more than 400 disciplines. I think those numbers are really compelling. This isn't just a head count, though. This represents the breadth and the depth of our multifaceted offering for you, our customers. We have specialized teams that are ready to engage and ready to support you in the way that you find most meaningful. We also have global reach and local expertise. So those relationships that you have with your core SHI reps, those matter, and they are there to support you and then also bring in the technical resources that you need. So let's crystallize what we've talked about. Let's crystallize what we've learned. It is clear that we, as customers and as partners, need to evolve beyond reactive relationships. We need to go beyond break fix. We need to make sure that we have vendor management, a unified approach, and we do this together, especially in the complexity of today's environment. This requires deep personalized experiences for you, specialization from us, and then ensuring that we offer you experiences across the stack, from data center to security to the desktop. So I would like to thank you all for your time. I hope that you've been able to see some of the ways that we've been able to help our customers. Hopefully you can see some of the ways that we can help you transform in any way that you see, whether it's the AI-powered PC or ensure a secure environment for your customers and your end users. Thank you so much.